Today, I'm going to show you how to scale to $50,000 to $100,000 per month profit with your online coaching business. This is the same funnel and model that I implement for my one-on-one clients to get them to 100K months. So I'm pulling back all the curtains away today, right now. Bring a piece of pen and paper, take some notes. This is the most valuable video that you'll watch if you truly want to make an impact and you actually want to scale to 100K months this year, today, like right now. So keep watching till the end because I'm going to show you our entire funnel, how you can actually systemize your whole process, how to automate your traffic with ads, how to pre-sell your leads by actually making belief shifting content, how to delegate the sales process with a setter and a closer as well, so that you can take yourself away from working in the business so that you can start working on the business. Now, I'm also going to show you how to transition from a freelance coach, which is probably who you are right now. If you're watching this video, you're probably stuck between that 5 to 30K a month, because I don't really work with beginners right now, but you're really just relying on organic and you're really relying on cold outreach, which is insane to me. Like if you're still relying on those two right now, I know it's a grind and you probably feel really stuck inside your own business. And it's not even a business. You're feeling stuck inside a hustle. That's what I call it, a hustle. So I'm going to show you how you can really transition from that freelance coach to a 2.0 business owner, right? A 2.0 business owner, a 2.0 version of yourself, because it's definitely not easy making that transition from a freelance coach to a 100K per month business owner. There's a lot of mindset shifts that you need to make to actually become that person. There's definitely some beliefs that you need to shift within yourself. But I'm going to show you today, right now, how to transition to that business owner, how to hit 50 to 100K per month profit. That's profit, by the way, not just revenue. How to scale with paid ads, and actually how to get finally consistent and predictable leads that are coming into your pipeline so that you're not worrying about that. Because I know right now you're probably worrying about your marketing and sales, and those two are the biggest pain points that I know you face right now. So we're going to fix that today with this training, and all of this, and obviously how to become a actually happy entrepreneur that enjoys what you do. Because this whole process of scaling, you should not be stressed. But I'm going to help you transition to this person because you want to work on your business and not inside your business. And you can do that through this funnel right now, which I call the trust funnel. And that's what I'm going to cover today as well. But before I get into this whole funnel and what it is, I want to show you some results, right? Some results that I've generated for my own clients. First of all, I've scaled my own offer to 30K within 5 weeks of launching my own offer. And I've helped Joe scale from 0 to 100K, 110K within 30 days. He was in a real estate niche. And of course, he hit his record month. We've placed our closers, our setters. I have a good network of closers and setters because I've been in the high ticket sales and the info space for the past year and a half. So I have a good network. I know how to place and I know how to manage sales teams. I also helped Ryan, one of the recent clients that I've had for the past month. I've helped him scale from 40K to 75K within 40 days. And he hit his record month. I can even show you right now, right here. Best month ever as of today. So he sent this message June 25th, 2025. Today, right now, it's July 8th, by the way, as of right now, I'm filming this. So he thought on the 25th, he hit a record month of 62K. And I told Julius is our closer last week, that I think we could get to 70K. And look at what he sent me on July 1st. I started the day thinking that we would hit 70K, and we ended up getting to 75K on the first month of July. And during the morning, so he sent this was my time zone because I'm in Europe, but when he sent this message, I was just smiling from ear to ear, right? Super happy for him. So if you're watching this, Ryan, congrats. And I helped Luca scale from 5K to 125K within 90 days. Again, he hit his record month. I was managing his sales teams. And not only did we hit his record month, every month after that, we've maintained it at about 100K. And I've been managing the sales team as well. So that was super fun to do. And lastly, we have Zach, who went from basically 0 to 27K within 30 days just off of ads. He has no organic presence. And I want to touch on that real quick as well, because both Ryan and Zach has Like Zach has like zero organic presence, and Ryan has like pretty much very little, like compared to the other Joe and Luca. As you can see right here, he has 3,600 followers. And I helped him optimize his page, his pin reels, and everything. And I'm helping him run this exact funnel. So you don't need a huge budget. You don't need huge followers to actually print a lot of money. And this is him hitting 75K with just 3.6K followers. So I'm going to show you how to do that today, right now. So let's get straight into some of the results, some of the screenshots so that you know I'm not like BSing. Client 2. So this was, I think this was Joe's offer. So we scaled him from 0 to 100K within 30 days. This is a trading offer. So Luca's offer, 100K, 100K on his WAP, I think. Or this is WAP. Yeah, they're both WAP. This is in total 100K. And then we have 29K over here. 20K. Yeah, this was on one of my fan bases dashboards. So 20K and then another 10K on my other processors. Again, we have Ryan here. So between repeat. So he sent this message to me, I think 5 days ago. And he hit after the 1st of July. So after he hit his record month, within the very first week, he hit his 15.4K day in a single day, cash collected with $3,000 followers. So super happy for him, how he's doing right now. I'm going to definitely like push his team more to spend more on ads, because that's exactly what we need right now. Just keep like dumping like fuel into the fire and just absolutely scale his offer to 100K. Super, super doable with his offer. We did 54K in 10 days with Luca's offer as well. And then for Zach's offer, he has absolutely no organic presence, and he already hit 10.8x ROAS. So he hit about 26K cash collected. So about maybe like 30K rev just from spending $2,000 on ads. So you definitely don't need a huge budget for ads. And again, with the help of my team, me helping him with the sales process and the whole funnel, we already hit 10.8x ROAS. So for every $1 we spent on ads, he got $10.8 out. So super insane, guys. Like with ads, if you know what you're doing, which I do, and you have a proven process, you have a good funnel, you will print a lot of money, genuinely. And you don't even need a lot of money to start. You can start with like $20, $30 per month, per day. And that's kind of what I tell my clients to do. Okay. So I really want to address this right now for who this video is for. This is for full-time and part-time online coaches. Second thing is you have to be good at what you coach on. Like delivery. Like you have to be good at delivering results for your clients after you close them, because this is the foundation of your business. If you don't have good client results, all else will crumble. No matter how good your top of funnel is, no matter how good your middle of funnel is, no matter how good your content, your ads are, these two will fail and will crumble. You're building a whole business on quicksand. You're building a whole business on toothpicks if your delivery process is not good. You'll get bad reviews, bad reputation. You want to build an ecosystem of clients that are giving you referrals, and you're getting good client testimonials that you can use for your marketing. And that's how you actually scale. Without good delivery, you are building a business that has leaking buckets everywhere, and you're going to leak money everywhere, and it's not going to be fun. And that's first of all. And second of all, I'm not going to be working with you. I don't work with coaches that are not good at what they do. That's straight up. Because personally, like morally, that's not good for me. I don't want to work with people that's not actually like helping other people. Let's get straight on that. Right? That's the first thing. So if you're good at what you coach on, third thing is you got to be a coach that's already making 5K per month with your skill set that you're teaching, because that just tells me that you're good at what you coach on. You're decent at what you do. You're making money doing it. You have a couple of clients already. You have probably like 1 or 2 case studies, but you're just lacking the right systems. You're lacking the right, whether that's a mindset, marketing, or sales. And that's what I can help you fix. Again, I don't work with total beginners. And you have to be wanting to actually scale to $50,000 to $100,000 per month. And it's for you if you feel stuck or you don't know how to scale, you don't know what the next steps are to scaling because you haven't been into the space. It's hard to scale something. It's hard to do something you don't know how to do, right? Because you don't know what you don't know. Last thing is you need to be willing to invest into yourself and the business. As we all know, you need money to make money. Like you can either trade your time for money, use money as a tool to scale your business and actually invest into it to scale. I myself have spent probably like over $40,000 in the last 6 months just in coaching and learning from mentorships. So yeah, like make sure if you are interested to actually getting help, click a link down below already or message me on Instagram. If you do decide to book in, make sure that you have some sort of cash. I don't want to waste my time and I don't want you to waste yours either. So if you do decide to book in a call, make sure you're actually ready and you want to get started. Okay. Now, let me introduce myself. First of all, who am I? So my name's Chor, as I said already. If you don't know me, I about like 2.5 years ago, I was in med school. Got into med school in Europe. I was heading towards that 9 to 5 route. And then I dropped out, went all in on high ticket sales, right? High ticket sales, I was a setter and then I became a closer and then I became a sales manager. And then I became a growth operator. So I met a partner, and then we did some growth operating for some offers. That's how we scaled these multiple offers to 100K months. And that's also when I got the freedom. When I left becoming a closer, I had more freedom. I had location freedom. I was traveling the world and I had a lot of fun. And this was me and one of my friends in Argentina. So I love traveling. I love going around the world and visiting places and having new experiences and building an actual profit, 80% profit business um, that allows me to enjoy my life. Okay. Yes, I am still working hard in my business. Like there's no such thing as like not working, right? But like everyone says, okay, like I want to take myself out of the business, but end of the day, you will still work, right? You still have to put the work in, but you can manage and leverage time better and money better so that you can delegate different tasks to actually work on things that you need to do. And then last thing is the transition I made is into a coach and consultant. After generating about $1 million for coaches, I decided to become a consultant and a coach, which is how I founded Ascend Acquisition, which is my consulting company. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. Okay, now I'm going to do an overview of the IG Trust funnel. So there's really 4 steps. You attract your ICP, and then you nurture your audience, and then you just convert them. And then you provide great delivery. That's the main 4 steps. And there are ways where you can automate and delegate some of these processes so that you can take yourself away from working in the day-to-day operations and actually work on the things that matter. So number 1, with attracting your dream clients, okay, you can automate this process with ads. And the other way of doing this and like getting traffic is with organic. And I 100% do not recommend using organic to attract your dream clients in the beginning as a top of funnel, because if you want to spend 5 to 10 years grinding on organic and hoping and praying that your reels or your TikToks will blow up, good luck. Generally, good luck, because it will take years and years of trial and error. But if you want to scale to 100K per month quickly, like right now, automate this process with ads so that you don't have to worry about lead flow ever again. Ads are easy to run. Literally, it takes like an hour max to script out your ads, 30 minutes to film your ads, and then hire an editor off Fiverr. And then you can set it up on your ads manager within like 20, 30 minutes, or even less, like within 10, 15 minutes if you get my help, right? I'm going to show you everything. So automate that process with ads, number 1. And then you want to create belief shifting content. So this is what you truly should be working on as a business owner. You should be working on 2 things: content and making a really good product. Okay. These are the 2 things you should really focus on your time. And in the beginning, you should already have some sort of a good delivery, right? So you should really only be focusing on belief shifting content, which is shifting your audience's beliefs to the beliefs that you need them to have in order to buy your program. So I'm going to explain more on this later. But yeah, number 3 is you can delegate your sales process with a setter or a closer, right? This is probably like the most important hire that you're going to make within this process. And this is how you actually, and it's so important. I'm going to say this and expand on this later, but it's so important to know how to automate some of your processes and how to delegate your processes, right? Because right now you're probably grinding on organic and you're not automating your lead flow with ads. And that's why you're stuck at where you're at. So yeah, guys, if you don't want to be on that organic grind, spend 5 to 10 years posting reels every single day, trying to go viral, shift to paid ads. If you're relying on organic content, you are building a business on quicksand. You're building a business on toothpicks. Like you're building a house on toothpicks. It's going to crumble. It's going to crumble. Yes, you might go viral maybe once in months and months and months of posting. And then what happens the next month? Like you go back to zero. Like it's literally that simple. So make sure you automate it with ads. Does not take a huge budget to start. $30 to $50 per day, $1,500 to $3,000 per month. Okay, does not take tens of thousands of dollars, and it's not hard. What we do is we use one simple Instagram ad. You post it, we help you write a script, and then voila, you're done. Okay, so that's how you transition from this freelance coach to a 2.0 business owner. Because right now, this is what you are right now: 5 to 30K per month. You have a couple clients, maybe. You're charging mid-ticket, probably like 2 to 4K. You're wearing all the hats within your business. You have an unscalable offer. That's where you're stuck. You're relying on organic and cold outreach. That's insane. So right now you're probably working high hour weeks, probably more than like 40 hours per week. You have inconsistent and predictable lead flow. You know how to sell, okay, at least because you're already making 5 to 30K. You know how to sell. Your prospects are kind of broke sometimes, right? You're attracting the wrong people into your funnel. And of course, you feel stuck within your hustle. And I'm not even calling this a business because this isn't a business. Like you're generally hustling yourself. And yeah, you're a freelance coach right now, a glorified freelance coach. What I'm going to help you do is transition to this 2.0 business owner. And a lot of mindset shifts you need to make, right, in regards to actually spending money on paid ads, running them to get to 50 to 100K per month profit. And I'm going to help you charge high ticket. I'm going to teach you how to eliminate, automate, and delegate certain tasks so that you can work on the most needle moving things. At this point, at 100K per month, you're going to have consistent and predictable leads that are coming in through paid ads. Because if you have the right strategies, you have the right scripts, you have the right frameworks, there's no reason you cannot print with ads. You spend $1 in and you get at least $4 to $5 out, right? Very doable. Very, very doable. Okay. Prospects are going to be pre-sold at this point. If you're a 2.0 business owner, if you're making 100K per month, your prospects are pre-sold based on your middle of funnel content from this funnel, as you can see right here, your middle funnel. You get great client results. So they're super happy. You have a lean and happy team. You're actually working on your business instead of in it. And you're getting freedom and you are a happy entrepreneur, right? This is exactly what we all want. This is what I want. Let's actually get into how the whole funnel works. So there's really 3 sections: top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel. And then there's an extra section, of course, where you actually deliver results. So in the top of funnel, you are getting qualified attention to your funnel using paid ads. And there's really 2 types of ads that you can run. There's something called IG follower ads, and there's something called IG DM ads. So as the name says, IG follower ads it's like a video, right? And at the end of the video that you film in your ad, you tell people to follow you. So the idea and the goal of this is to get you qualified followers. And then the idea of IG DM ads is to get you qualified messages in your inbox, in your DMs, okay? So that's how we do it through paid ads. It is not hard at all, super simple. And yeah, you can just generate tons of cash just from paid ads. So after you get IG messages and IG followers, they're going to be within your ecosystem. They're going to be in your middle of funnel. This is the most important part of the funnel. Of course, they're all important, but this is really important that we have to get right, because this is how we can actually convert and nurture these people who are interested in who you are and what you have to offer, and we're going to turn them into high paying clients. So this is the magic sauce. Okay. So within your content, middle funnel content, whether you post on TikTok, Reels, you have to do basically all of them except for like TikTok. I wouldn't really recommend TikTok, but you can still have it there. But yeah, you are nurturing all these people with middle of funnel belief shifting content in your long form and Reels. So for Reels and stories, once you're running these ads, you have to post at least one story every single day so that when you get new followers, there's always something to click on your profile. And of course, before you start running your IG ads, make sure your profile is, your bio is optimized, your profile is optimized, you have pin reels, you have at least 9 to 12 reels on your profile. Okay. Now with this reels, and also you should post at least 3 to 5 reels per week. And for YouTube, you should post at least once or twice per week. Now, with these middle funnel content, your whole goal is to shift beliefs. As I said at the top, you need to shift your audience's beliefs to the beliefs that you need them to have in order to buy your program. So for example, for me, for you guys watching right now, what I'm trying to shift in terms of belief is your ads, your idea on ads, right? Your mindset on ads. I want you guys to believe that ads are simple to run. They're not expensive and they're not complex and they're very simple to run. And you don't need a huge budget to run them. So that's a belief that I'm trying to shift within you right now. If you're a business owner watching this video, okay? Because if you believe that ads are expensive, if you believe that ads are so like hard to launch and just like so like unpredictable, you're not going to want to work with me. You're not going to want to buy my program, right? But if I shift this belief into the beliefs that I need you to have, which is the fact that ads are simple, predictable, easy to scale, and the only way to scale to 100K is through paid ads and through this IG trust funnel, then you will want to work with me, right? So that's exactly what I'm doing, right? So this is called the middle of funnel nurturing. This is where you have to shift beliefs within your audience to basically pre-sell them, okay? Because if you believe in my process right now, you believe my process is the only process that will work for you and that will get you to from point A to where you're at right now, a freelance coach, 200K per month business owner, then you will want to work with me. This is what you do. This is the magic sauce, the middle of funnel content nurturing, right? We're not trying to go viral. We're definitely not trying to go viral. We're trying to provide as much value as possible, and we're trying to shift as much beliefs as possible to influence them. So we have to think of your middle of funnel as content assets. Think of your content, I'll call it content assets. Think of your content assets that you post, whether it's YouTube videos or Reels, as sales reps, virtual sales reps that you can produce infinitely. Like pretend that they're sales reps infinitely selling your product within your videos. So if you know how to influence through your content and you're posting a lot of content, for every input, there's infinite output, right? You can produce multiple and infinite sales reps that are continuously selling your program for you. And the more work that you put in with your top of funnel and middle of funnel, there's less work that you need to do in your bottom of funnel. And your bottom of funnel is sales. There's less work to do in your sales. You're going to get higher closing rates. Okay. That's the magic. Okay. Look, I know I get super hyped up talking about this stuff because, yeah, I really want to help you guys out. Okay, now we're going to move on to retargeting ads. You can either target followers or you can target people who have messaged you. These ads are going to get shown to people that followed you from the follow ads. And these ads are going to be shown again to people who DM'd you that are in your inbox. So it's going to show like a video on their feed for followers and people who have already DM'd you. Okay, this is to get them to DM you again and to convert them into leads. So the whole idea of retargeting ads is to get them to DM you again. And with retargeting ads, they're super cheap. You can spend like $10 per day on them. And it just gets you in front of your followers and in front of people that have messaged you. But yeah, the whole idea is really to be omnipresent with people that you have interacted with or people that have interacted with you in the past to get you in front of their faces. So within their feed, within their stories. So after we have retargeting ads and we nurture them with your middle of funnel content, here comes leads. Okay. We do a CTA within your Instagram. Your Instagram is the best place to convert leads. So we do a CTA and we turn them to leads. So whether that be a follower who's interested. Now, the most important part of bottom of funnel is having a setter. So instead of being in the DMs yourself, trying to convert these conversations to booked appointments, you have a setter who's better than you, and they will convert these conversations from your retargeting ads and from people that convert from your stories into a sales call so that you can close them or a closer can close them, right? It's super important to have a setter because that's a lot of time that you have saved up. And you're really just delegating it to someone that's actually good. And I have a good setter. I have good setters and a good network of setters that I can place within my clients, and that's what I've been doing so far. But yeah, essentially your setter is turning all these conversations into booked appointments for you guys to close. And what's really important here is a VSL. You need a good VSL. It's very similar to a video that you're watching right now to basically pre-sell your leads into working with you. Okay. This is how I get 60, 70, and 80% closing rates on my calls. And so far I have an 80% closing rate. So that's how you turn these conversations into a sales call, automate it or delegate it with a setter, and you can pay him like 5 to 10% or 5 to 8% of cash collected on the sales call. And then, they turn into clients. After you turn into clients, and then reinvest into ads, reinvest back into paid ads, and then scale again. Okay. After that, have like an amazing onboarding process, right? The first 7 days of your onboarding should be the best experience for your clients. There shouldn't be any confusion. And then you fulfill, and then you deliver. Get great client results, get case studies, and then you put it back to your top of funnel to attract more people, right? And then you have ascension, right? You can resell on the same product. You can upsell them to a different product. You can cross-sell to whatever your client needs at that moment. And then they become clients again, right? And then this is the IG trust funnel. This is the whole process that you need to scale to 100K per month. It's super simple. Now, I've built something incredible called Ascend Elite. Okay. This is my one and only coaching program right now where I'm going to help you personally to scale to 100K per month. Now, what's actually included, right? You can see the classroom right here. There is start here, this offer model. This is like an anti-course. Like, I don't want this to be like a 50-hour course where you're going to have to scroll through all of it and watch hours and hours of content of me talking and yapping. Like, this is a very focused course. There's nothing in there that's unnecessary. Like, I've made this super simple and easy to digest so that you guys can go through it within like a week easily. Every video is like 10 to 20 minutes long. There are some like modules that are like super like longer, like 30, 40 minutes, but everything's included, everything that you need, nothing more, nothing less. And there's some modules here that are absolutely insane. Like magnetic marketing, absolutely killer module. I could probably like charge like 3,000-4,000 just from this module alone, magnetic marketing. It teaches you a lot of middle funnel content and how you can shift beliefs in your content so that you don't have to sell anymore and that your leads just come to you and sell themselves. So I'm going to go through that with you. You're going to get a course. Okay. You're going to get an onboarding call with me. As of right now, you haven't scaled to 100K. So I don't know yet, within like 6-7 months, if it's still going to be with me, but this onboarding call is just going to be with me. I'm going to walk you through a roadmap. I'm going to walk you through how to solve your biggest challenge right now. Solve it on the call, like today, wherever you book, whenever you book. And we're just going to get you to your goals, get understanding of where you are right now, where your goals are and what the gaps are. And I'm going to help you fill those gaps. And then as of right now, you're going to get weekly one-on-one calls with me where we're going to strategize every single session. Because you can go through the course, but the actual implementation and actual like the done with you part is going to be on a call with me where I can like actually consult you on what you can do better. So that's Ascend Elite. You're working very closely with me to scale your offer. Now you're really faced with two options here. Okay. You can either do it yourself, save your money in the short term and stay stuck at where you're at. But chances are if you do it by yourself, you're going to stay stuck. And that's the thing. Short term, yes, you'll save money, but long term, you'll still make the same amount of money. Option B is okay, yes, you have to overcome some of your fears and yeah, just sacrifice short term loss of money to gain a long term life of freedom, basically. Like you're making 2x, 10x, 100x your money. Some of my clients have made it back within a week. That's really your second option. Invest into your business, invest into yourself, commit to yourself and your business to scale to 100K and then make a lot more in the long run. So if you guys do take this option, number B, book a call. Book a call down below. But don't book if you're not committed. If you don't want to make an impact right now, like only book a call if you're truly serious about this, you're fully committed to scaling your own offer, and you want help from me. Like if you hop on a call, if you're not interested, I'm not gonna sell you on the call. I'm truly not. It's just gonna be an onboarding call. So make sure when you hop on the call, you have money ready, you have your cards ready, whatever. And I'm just gonna take it's probably gonna be a really short call as well. Like I have a bunch of people paying in the DMs and we don't even need a sales call. So if you're ready to make an impact, you're truly serious about this, you want to take action today, right now, book a call down below. We're gonna have a chat. For now, it's gonna be me, and we're gonna have some fun scaling your offer. So the option is yours, and I'll see you guys on the inside. Peace.